So blind faith does not need, as you can see, neither looks nor intelligence, not even luck. It's something that your heart does. And the heart and the head are two different organs in their functionality, in the way they work, and what they achieve. And in today's world, because we are very practical, we live in a very materialistic world in which we are working through our bodies with our five senses. It's almost impossible to work with the heart. But being spiritual, or even trying to be spiritual by attending a lecture like this, means that you favor the heart over the head. The head will say, I want this, I want that. So the head is always working out, I want this more, I want that more, I want this thing to be working out my favor. And if I plan like this, then this will happen, and that will make my body, my senses feel happy, my ego will be happy that my plan worked out, my this will be happy, my that will be happy. I'll have more sense. I'll have more recognition. I'll have more money. And then it goes. These two or three, or maybe four desires. Name and fame, gain and loss, so profit. So the mind is working for profit. So profit means that if I've interacted with you, then at some point I'll close my eyes. Om Namo Shivaya, Om Namo. Then say, you know what? Those last three Om Namo Shivaya, they were very powerful, weren't they not? And you say, yes. I'll say, well, each powerful Om Namo Shivaya was actually specially for you, but $100. But today's special discount, $80 is okay. If you don't like, $20 is okay. So the last and these Om Namo Shivayas, they will bring you luck, and this luck will make you even more beautiful. Will get you more relationships. Will get you this. Will get you that. So ultimately, it will be an offer for something more. And it will work. It will work. And most of the world is trapped in that, to make things work so they have more. Most of the world. And the world, by getting into that if I have something more, it could be anything. It could be whatever is in your mind. And we will go through it. We'll go through it for each one individually. I'll give you 3 years of your life and something that happened, each one of you. And you have to twist it around to become enlightened. And you will be able to do it. Why? It's just a thought. It will be difficult. Why? Because it's a thought that you own. Very simple. A thought is what? Some picture out of an unknown process that no one really understands became a picture in your mind. That is what you call a thought. That thought invoked a chemical reaction in your body, or rather a semi-chemical, that is known as an emotion. And the emotion rises in the heart. So you saw caviar, and part of you, if you are from Russia or one of them, oh, it's so delicious. But the thing is that it's like fishy because it's fish eggs, it is salty, and it's really an acquired taste. And I was forced to like caviar because the host had spent so much money on it. If it's 100 grams, 1 gram for $100, you're taking it up. Yeah, you can't say like I wanted to do, because I'm a Hindu, and Hindus, most of us are vegetarians. So the moment it's fish eggs that everyone is so raving about, and it's salty, and it's like basically small souls of fishes that never got evolved beyond a certain point, and they're ending up in your body. So the thought, there is one picture, caviar, and then some people will have drool, and some people will think, oh, it's to this. So it's whatever your interpretation is, and it will unlock an emotion in your heart of like or dislike. So thought comes, probably you saw something, but it doesn't even have to be that. This mysterious process of this thought coming to your head is what we know as our mind. So in the mind, something comes up and you think that this is my thought. It's really precious. Yeah. I guarantee you, if each one of you will say, the thoughts in my head, I don't really prioritize them. I do not think that they're important enough. There are other things, other people's thoughts maybe are more important. That moment you will gain enlightenment. But most of us are, this is my thought. This is my, then it becomes fixed. It's my idea. And then idea becomes, it's my aim. And what is that aim going to be? 99.99% of the people on the planet, my father hurt me, my mother hurt me, I am not good in relationship, I'm less than I am, I could have been having more, I could have been having less of problems, I should have won the lottery ticket, I should have been having at least 10 more orgasms, I should be having 10 more millions, I should be having 10 times more respect in the eyes of the, I should be having 10 times more recognition for whatever I've done on the planet. And it's your, this is a mature class, so there are certain things which are going to be discussed in a mature. It's not a kindergarten of closing eyes, Om Namah Shivaya, go to your sacred place. Did you feel the peace? Yes, you. Is your heart at peace? Yes, you are. Now pay $20 online and now you're done. Our job is to, as a group, grow to a place where you can fulfill your purpose on the planet. And everyone has just one purpose. Okay, it's not that, oh, everyone has got everything. Everyone has got one purpose. Why? Because we are one connected entity. What connects us? If you see at a body level, nothing connects us. You are somewhere, I am here, everyone is somewhere. These digital waves are sort of connecting us. No, we are on the same autobus going towards the same infinity. This autobus is Earth. We are connected by time. No one really understands time. We are connected by space. The Earth connects us. And we are connected at a root level. The root level connectivity means when we are people, we see ourselves as separate. My body is different. My ideas, my thoughts which come into my head are different. And I value those thoughts. But it's all in the head. The organ that is most active and that we really are conforming. Oh my God, Elon Musk and Bezos, they are like geniuses. One has thought up an electrical toy and the other thought of a website that sells. And we think these people are geniuses. Why? Because everyone thinks, oh, okay, I'll save money, I'll use the Amazon, the other sort of the other half of the, if I had this electrical toy, I would be so much, it would be so much more convenient or good or whatever it was, something it's good for the ecology, it tries well, but it's just a toy. And it started maybe even the Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs was giant and this and that. When he started his work with Steve Wozniak, he said, I'm an IT professional, okay? He said, we are going to make some cool toys. And he did. So with the result that now 90% of the population in the places where they have cell phones, a huge amount of time is spent of the people putting their most valuable asset, which is not money, but your attention, because your attention is the energy of life, into a black box that we call cell phone. So totally focus on this as if this communication is going to save the world and us. But all our life is going into these images that are evoked by a dumb binary structure, a mathematical processing machine. Even all the pictures are mathematical, like this A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Those are the coordinates where you're going to be showing blue, and then it becomes blue. So it's just if you had the most beautiful picture of your most favorite person, and the screen was to get scratched, you would go to the source. Where is this picture coming from? At the end of the day, you will find a processor which is just a conductor with zeros and ones. Nothing is real. All that picture that you, and the people whose picture it may be, they might not even be the way that you imagine that they are, because people can be photogenic. It means that they look better. And even if you had a relationship with the most photogenic people, most of the really photogenic people are really insecure and angry at life. I met supermodels, angry, and with phobias that you and me, we cannot imagine the phobias that are in the minds of these super rich and the people. We cannot. Their minds are meshes because their lives they are living because their nose was straight and someone photographed them, and that photograph became popular. And now, even if they are in the Instagram, imagine living your life, and at the end of the day saying, my achievement was having a straight nose with which I was born, or I went to the doctor to get it, and that's all. And then I stood over like this, and then I stood over like that, and there were people on the Instagram, and I became popular because I had a symmetrical face. And that's your achievement for the life. So these people, because they are making money, or and everything, one thing that making money is the end game. It's not. It's not. You have made money, great. You haven't made money, maybe even greater. Maybe even greater. Because the real wealth of the universe is not money. And you know it, and I know it. If I had to really prove it to you or something. Everyone knows rich guys, and we think that, oh, if we were rich, you just would be miserable, but in a hugely comfortable place, which has got its own compensations. Okay, it has its own compensations. So we are going through this, all the material world, and this material world that is taken for real because our senses feel it, our five senses of the body feel it, and we become body obsessed. Straight nose, less fat in the body, and this, and we don't take care of the mind because we are prioritizing the body. And the whole world is saying happiness is taking care of your body. Going somewhere, that's taking your body. Having something, your body has it. Being recognized, being famous, being this, and it's all got to do with your body. But we will do a revolution, and instead of the body, because everyone thinks that, oh, I am the body, and at a level of body, we see that we are different. But the root level is we all have the same creator. But for want of any other name, let's think of yourself as a flower and me as a different flower, and we are all flowers, and we know that there is someone who is nourishing us with water and air and all that. So we are alive, so we know that there is a creator, and there, so we know, think of it that we are flowers and there is a garden. People are always, oh, money and universe. I didn't say that you don't need money. I'm just saying that money is not your aim in life, and money definitely doesn't make you happy. Definitely, and I'm using the word, maybe it makes you happy. It doesn't give you joy. You can have the happiness of the life, but that happiness is what? You had money, what would you do? Spend it on more on going on to a sandy place and lying down under the sun? You had more money, what would you do? Drink more, eat more, whatever it is, like lobsters or something. And just for your information, lobsters used to be considered the cockroaches. They used to give them to the prison people in New York, And then one fine day when they stopped, they had like huge riots. We are not going to be eating any more lobsters. Then they changed the strategy and made lobsters so pricey that people started thinking, oh, this food is really delicious. Now, why? Because now it's so expensive. And there's always going to be, it can, not having it can be stressful, yeah, but you are living, you have internet access. Whoever is asking me these questions has got internet access, so you have got probably have got something. But there are millions of people who don't have internet access to be watching this me. So my assumption, and you are communicating to me in English, I swear to God, if you're really like you're not having enough food, you can go to India and teach English. People like out there speak in English like me. So, or like, I mean, somewhat, I have some experience. So people would pay anything to learn English from an English person. That is the level. Like, we really had to work hard to get a skill set. And you, just by virtue of probably having a, like, white skin and the right communication tools, you can go out there and have money. So you're not going to be dying of hunger. But people in North America always feel poor. Always, always, always. Even the millionaires and billionaires, they feel poor. The billionaires, the poor guys, they are billionaires. They want to be the first billionaire. I swear, this is not it's not a joke. The billionaires are in a stress race to become the first zillionaire because there are other billionaires. And even amongst billionaires, there are priorities and there are hierarchies. So just having there are unknown billionaires also who want to be famous like Bezos or Musk at any cost so that people will know this person lived on the planet. He did something, we know him. So I'm once more reiterating, or I will tell you a very simple story of Lakshmi, the goddess of wealth. And when someone finally met with the goddess of wealth, and this is one of those parables, but she had like on her shins in the leg, like she had like bruises, and she had bruises also on her head. So the person who had prayed for her manifestation asked, Mother, why is it that you have these bruises on your head and legs? She said, legs from I get from kicking at all the people who want to get near me. Okay. But why is it that on your head you have so many bruises? These are from all the doors that are slammed in my face. And it really is crazy. I know of so many people, like there's no law of making money. There's no way that you can, and I've seen meditation classes getting a twist because everyone has a weakness for money. Everyone thinks that he or she should be having more. I can make these classes super powerful. If I'll just use the term, at the end of the class, you will do 100 Om Namo Shivayas and you will become a magnet for money. Oh my God. And then you can, so you can take up this strategy. All you have to do is Om Namo Shivaya, etc. These mystic sounds are so powerful that even if you are a faker and a scammer, they will work. Even if you are a faker scammer, the Om Namo Shivaya mantra, these are so powerful that they will flow no matter what it is. Like it's like having let's say it's like watching a movie with so much perfection in it that no matter what is the lens that you, or rather I would give it, it's like do you know that there are stories that have been made into movies in every language? So think of it like that. No matter how bad the translation or the actors or this, the story was so powerful, it will still get to you. It's that good. No matter if the actors were the worst, etc. There are plays which are so powerful that they will get to you. Uncle Vanya, each of Chekhov's plays is considered to be like that, just so that you know. Some of the Dostoevsky stories are considered to be like that. War and Peace is considered to be like that. There are stories which have been shot as movies in different ways, etc. And even the timeless tales of fairy tales, which are given to us in the regular, they're like that. Different Chinese movies, same love story. Korean movies, same love story. Indian movie, of course. American movies, same love story. They started from beautiful woman and all. It's the same fairy tale. And no matter what the how bad or good the actors were, it's the same story being told and told and told, and we accept it and we like it. So think of Om Namah Shivaya also being like that. No matter who does it, there are people so who I was so happy or not happy to find it, but people who smoke so much amount of pot and then they do very Om Namah Shivaya, and then everyone and then because they are in a zoned out Om Namah Shivaya, and everyone is also getting zoned out and everyone is happy. But pot ultimately makes people have schizophrenia. So after some time, the guru started saying, you have to pay me $200, and they had discussed on $20, and oh, how is it $200? You didn't realize when I was doing this meditation, I and my guru, we fought with really dark forces that had landed on the planet that were planning to take over the whole earth, and we fought and we saved you and the planet, and the people, some of them paid $200. So because people are thinking from the head, and the head can be manipulated, and the head tells you that you are a body, you have an agenda, you need more, especially more money, more sex, more recognition. That's what the head does. Okay. And head is the central, like all the infinity of the universe is processed in one point, and that point happens to be very logically the center of your skull, also known as the pineal gland. So all the process, the infinity of the universe processed in one small organ. The mind just has thoughts and different ways to how to manipulate and manage the body. But in all this focus on the head, and in all this focus on these things that you can touch, see, and feel, basically the five senses of the body, the heart gets no attention. And because the heart gets no attention, you all feel poor. So you need more money, you need more name, you need more recognition, because your heart is crying out, I am not loved enough. And that feeling that I'm not loved enough at a level of heart is flowing out from the body, because the body is saying, I don't have enough senses that I can enjoy. Or rather, I do not have enough sensual feelings that I can enjoy. Because everyone is right now mixing up happiness and joy with what? Making the senses happy. Eating good, lying in a sand, wearing comfortable clothes, having Gucci, smelling good, or this industry of senses is so huge. Food is so much that food has got its own channel. I saw even yesterday that they had not even the channels, but people are competing and they're cooking some egg or something, and we can't smell it. But people are so hooked, and it was called the best breakfast or something, and five chefs again competing, and we don't even feel these things. If you go to Vegas, huge, like like 40-story building hotels, and the 40-story hotels have got huge advertisements. So basically one person just in an apron standing like that with a smile, etc., that I cook the best, whatever it is, fish or egg or this, etc. And these are the heroes of our time. It's not Lincoln, it's not Gandhi, it's not Martin Luther, it's none of those guys. None of them has got a like huge hotel, 40-story hotel. And but if Gandhi had made good good eggs or something, then he would probably be famous today, but not for something saying something deep like be the changer, etc. Because let's face it, who cares about things which you can buy for $2 in a Hallmark card? You don't. There's something that you can feel touch for, but a good egg, oh my god. So you can maybe even franchise it and then have there are structures having just omelets and this and etc. Oh, if someone is saying that some lady, "No, I don't have a roof over my head," come over to Canada and apply for basic the Canadian government, and we pay a lot of taxes. So if you don't have a roof, etc., then you are in the wrong place. You're in the wrong place, because these meditations definitely will not get you a roof on your head. You're in the wrong place, dear. This place is, I'm criticizing the head to take you to the next level. The next level is, after I have explained to you all that is wrong with thinking pragmatically, being smart, being streetwise, being money-wise smarter, etc. Look, I'm a poor, ugly-looking Indian. Do you expect me to be teaching you how to get a roof on your head? I don't have a roof even on my, I don't have any hair. I don't really have money to, or a money making strategy. Maybe you can take Om Namo Shivaya and sell it to, you can, a lot of people are doing it. You can do it also. I can take you to a place where you will have the confidence to be able to do, let's say, chakra balancing. If you are someone who's really asking for money, I don't have any money, and it sells. It sells. You can do energy kiosk, energy. You can open a small kiosk or a website and say, I sell energy, or I do energy sessions, and I can do chakra balancing, and it works. And I'll teach it to you within the next 10 minutes if you have that level of financial problems. Um, but will it make your heart feel richer? Probably not. Probably not, baby. Probably not. There are so many scam courses for I'll make you rich and all that. uh, Rich father, poor father, tons of them on the YouTube, each one of them propagating some theory that this will make the goddess of luck and money really come over to you. And of course those guys are living well, because there are millions of people buying those strategies, self-help books to become rich. But it's a very weird art. I know of people who have been devoted for the last 10 years to the stock market, and they make marginal money, or they lose money, or they win money, and the market is always going up and down. Sometimes they make money. And I know of people, including in our group, which invested, let's say, some amount, 10,000, 40,000, whatever they could, when the COVID market started 2 years ago. And they have more than 4 times made their money without any prior knowledge of this stock market, or how understanding how money flows in America. They made it 4 times. Some teenagers that I know who smoke a lot pot, without any strategy, they bought into some cryptocurrency and they jumped. One of my girls, so it's a, getting money is a blind thing. And some, the really rich people, some of them that I met, they really don't know what happened, how did this lightning strike them, because it wasn't really a strategy. Millions of people are trying to make money, and they ended up with making more money than others, and they don't know if it's a uh, sometimes it's even a curse, and they don't know that it's a curse, and they are now locked into these, because when you have money, you, three things happen: you become too pragmatical, and you think that you do not really are people really happy with the amount of money that they have made. I know of people in places like Vancouver where your housing prices went up and people became half a millionaire or millionaire. They feel poor because their head is working, and the head always wants more no matter what you have, and their hearts are closed because the heart is saying, I am not love enough. I do not have enough love to give to anyone. So all the hearts on the planet right now are feeling, I'm not loved enough. And when the central organ of your body is like, I'm not loved enough, I'm not respected enough, and these are three thoughts which become stuck in the heart, then you can't give anything to anyone. If you are think that you are a If you think that you are a pauper, you are poor, what is it that you're going to the universe? What? If you don't have $1 in your account, then how can you make out a check of $1 million? So you people don't share love or give love, and the heart is always feeling poor. And when a poor heart is in the central part of your body, then you get diseases like even more bad thoughts. It starts up a loop. My heart is the head sees, The heart is in pain, so I want even more. And if I am in so much pain, then probably there is no God. Because if God was there, he would look at me and he'd say, "Oh, you're so special. How many millions you want? I'll write that check." Oh, orgasm. Oh, how many? By the seaside? Or 100 or 200? 300 do? Okay, okay, okay. And how many people you want clapping? And every time that they see you invade you, how many people you want? 5,000? Oh, 50? Oh, five. Okay, okay, okay. And you think that will make you happy. These are all thoughts of the head. These are illusions. The word is saying that you are less than you are. The word is saying you are a body, because happiness of the body, or rather sense gratification, can be bought. You can spend your life working, doing anything illegal, getting lucky, having $1 million or 2 millions or whatever, and then spending that money on a car, on anything. I know of recently, I met a year ago, I met a person with in the initial stage of cancer. And I said, you know what? So I told her about her life. She was like shaken up and crying. And then she was crying a lot. So I thought that she will be attending the meditation, etc. Especially because she had cancer, like the breast cancer, first stage. And then she wanted appointments with this I found out later. She wanted appointments with the best doctor. They were not available. And she does like facials and cosmetics, and she does it well, and she really earned a lot of money, because under COVID time most of the places were locked. She kept it open for her friends and their friends, and she made like $60 to $200 an hour, which is something like a New York person can charge for their hours. And 11 months of making that money, I think she gave a call, and the call was not about cancer. Tarun, can I talk with you? Yes, please. You know what? I'm buying a car. What should be the color? And after a week of that, she was told that her cancer from the breast, because she was in denial, has gone till the spine, and now she has got, this was like last week, so now she has got like around 2 or 3 more weeks to live. 2 months was so 7 more weeks to live, because she started going for money. And I was saying, focus on your health, you know, because the heart was, I've gone through a divorce and this and that, and the heart was in pain. So that had corrupted the whole body. But the corruption has started from the head, and I want more. So the head leads us to a material world where we are in a body where we have five senses, and most of the world is doing everything it can to make those senses happy. Eating fresh. Someone asked me, if I'll go to and eat vegan and non-vegan, what does it matter? It doesn't really matter so much as you think. You can afford to eat biological, like you are among the privileged that can eat organically, right? Do it. You're not, don't worry about it so much. And people have become obsessed with, oh, I'm going to be declaring a war on fat and this and that. I'm going to be trim and slim. And I see the slim and trim people, and I told you I know some supermodels also. And they are mean. They are lean and mean and angry. They're angry at the world. Why don't I have more? Because people are happy with their looks, and most of the time the rich and the really good looking people are like this. I want the other person to be with me, the real me, the real me. Deep inside me is a me that needs all this attention. I don't want you if you all care only for my body or for my passport or for my money or for this or that. I want you to love me for me. And it ends up going down, because no one can really show to you that I love you for you. How do you do? So all these thoughts are body related thoughts, related to the fact that you think you're this body, and your body is feeling poor or rich or whatever. And I'll tell you a small story, just to make sure that ensure that you understand how the universe is working. So in a small village, there were two boys who had a fight over 11 marbles. They were fighting. They one said, this 5 are mine, 6 are mine. And they could, and because one belonged to the mayor and the other one belonged to the priest's son, they couldn't decide it. The whole village got divided. So they went to a holy man and they said, you know what? Whatever you decide, who gets the 5 and who gets 6, otherwise the whole village has got divided in their opinion. So the holy man said, okay, I will divide 11. Between these two, I'll do that. Not a big job. But just before he was dividing, someone said, do it as if you were God. And the holy man thought about it. You sure you want that? He said, yes. He gave at random 10 to one and the one to the other. Because it's a material world. Do not look for the balance of the universe in the material world. Now, in the spiritual world where we are stepping out into, everyone is infinity. Everyone has infinite amount of love. But your previous thoughts, that the head and the senses and your body and the thoughts that you have in your body and everything to do with your body, your story of your life, the stories of your life, who your parents were, what happened with you, all the rejections that you had, all the layoffs that you had, all the fun that you had, all the lack of fun that you had, everything that you have experienced on the planet. In this life, previous life, all that you are going through these different bodies, just throw it on the discard it. Focus on the organ that connects us all. To do that, I'll use the techniques of the Gita. So each one of you, just close your eyes, focusing in the center of the forehead, the mystic center, the Ajna Chakra it's called, the third eye, whatever. Closing your eyes and draw with your closed eyes, with your mind's eyes, draw an Om in the center of your forehead. And you are going to be initiating yourself with this energy symbol. Energy means everything is energy. But energy in its pure divine form. And when you focus on the center of the forehead, drawing with your ability to process the universe, you draw an Om and then you feel the vibration of Om in your third eye. And I'm going to be working, and the whole group is going to be working individually. So when you focus on the Om, it opens a portal, just like in a dark room. When you light up a lamp, it doesn't not fight anything. It just, the light by its very presence removes ignorance. What is light against? Light removes ignorance. You thought there is darkness, it removes. And when the darkness is removed, then your head is clean of all these pain, fear, anger, thoughts that you had accumulated in your head. And when the presence of Om, like a lamp, and because we are in a group, it's working exponentially. The center of your forehead, imagine an Om. I'm working with each one of you, or rather the whole group is working with each one of us individually. As we draw the Om, we are one universe inside us. And focusing on the Om, it removes all your pain, fear, anger, all the heavy thoughts. When there are no heavy thoughts in the head, the heart opens like a lotus. Om. Now, breathing in from the third eye. Om. Breathing in. Pretend that you're breathing in from the third eye. Now that you're focused on the Om, your heart is open. You can breathe in from the third eye. Breathe Om. Namo, this energy from the third eye goes down to your heart, creating a temple of joy. A temple of, what is joy? There is only joy for the people who provide service to others, who serve others. There is only one mission on the planet, to serve others. And it is regardless of whether you have money or not money. If you don't have any money and you pray for others and in that way serve, you will feel yourself to be even more richer than anyone on the planet. And if you have money and you pray, it's even better, because you have less concerns of the world to take care of theoretically. But once I went to a holy retreat, and the rich people got out very fast because it was a 10-day retreat, and the rich people had billion dollar things to attend to, so they couldn't take for the full 10 days. And only the very depressed and the poor like me, they got through the course. So the really rich have got their own limitations. So focusing on the center of the mind, drawing in, oh, letting go to so that the heart becomes a temple, and in that temple, see an angel of love, because that's who you truly are. See yourself as if there is a magic, uh, there's a magic mirror in your heart, and there is, which shows you the true you. So see yourself as a golden light. Now start to serve others. Seeing that you are a golden light of infinity, start to serve others by opening the doors of the temple and sending love, light, and laughter to all the mothers on the planet. Om Namo Shiva. And this will balance your first energy center, the fundamental chakra, the Muladhara chakra, the lowest part of the body. It will be filled with red color as if it's a volcano. And send blessings to your biological mother, to all the mothers, to the Mother Earth, so that you have no more anger, pain, fear, or judgment at any feminine energy on the planet. And this will balance out the left side of your body. And now send opening your heart, and no more judgment at your own mother. Now send, or to your wife or exes. Now send let from your heart, send love as Om Namo Shiva to all the partners, seen and unseen, in your life. And this will balance the second energy center of partnership, Swadesh Chakra. The first one is red and is balanced with Lam. The second one is orange and is balanced with Vam. And you are sending love to all the partners, anyone who has played any part in your life. Om, breathing in through the third eye. Namo, opening your heart, sending love to all the partners. First to all the mothers, now to all the partners, and now to balance the third energy center of your self-esteem, you activate a sun, a real life nucleus sun in your stomach area where the navel center is, by sending to the Father in heaven with the prayer, Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on heaven as in earth. On this day give us our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those that trespass against us. Lead us from temptation, deliver us from evil. Thine is the power, the glory. With the prayer to the Father, see your Father as becoming happy. There are three ways to send love. See them as becoming happy. Offer your prayers to them in your thoughts. Second way. Third, give them the energy which is flowing through your heart, seeing that they are receiving this energy. And there's a fourth method which we'll call later. Om Namo Shiva. To all the fathers, to your father. And now to become enlightened, you say, I'm going to use the power of Om Namo Shivaya to serve the universe by spreading love, light, and laughter everywhere unconditionally. And I'm going to be like the Mother Earth, supporting everyone unconditionally in any which way I can. I'm going to be like the Father Son, burning for others, self-sacrificing for others. The son and the mother don't ask, oh, you are black, you are white, you committed a murder, you did not commit a murder, you are gay, you're not gay, whatever is there. They don't care about these small things. They just radiate love and support unconditionally. So when you are ready to do that, and you are, because this is just a thought in the realm of the thoughts. That's what meditation is. You open your heart and send love to become enlightened, to change your personality. You send love to all the things that you fear, all the people that you fear, all the things in your mind that you can fear. Maybe death can happen, maybe this can happen, maybe that can, maybe you send love from your heart to all the people who you think hurt you in any way. Om Namo Shivaya. See them as being happy. See your heart becoming an infinity of love. And in that infinity, dissolving all the fears, all the people, so that you are one with everything and everyone. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Marina still has to work with whatever happened when she was 54 and 57. 54 and 57. It has got more to do with the sons. Jean for the last 1.5 years to do with the family. Om Namo Shivaya. Om. Tammy for the last whatever happened 2 years and 4 months ago. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Galia relationships with daughter's family. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. All that is happening for all that is happening for the last 2 years. Laura, everything that's been happening for the last 2 years and 2 months. Om Namo Shivaya. Jaina, everything that happened 13 years ago and 23 years ago. 13 and 23 years ago. 13 years ago, there is a conflict. 23 years ago, there is a break. Sending love to these events. And whatever happened 1 year and 8 months ago, a very strong conflict and a feeling of loss. Sending love to these incidents will make you equipped to handle today's life by changing your personality and by becoming feeling richer. As you send love to everything and everyone, you feel, the more you spread love, the more richer you become and the more richer you feel in the word of Om Namo Shivaya. Preeti, you have your clarity, so work with that. Om Namo Shivaya. Sweta, work with all your fears. Work with all your fears. Everything that you are fearful of, death and this and COVID and this, send it to it blessings and serve the universe, acknowledging your, with gratitude, your beautiful life. Om Namo Shivaya. That is not the end of it. Even if you have to die, it's okay. As long as you did everything that you could for others, it's okay to die. Kaylee, Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. A lot of tears, 2 years and 3 months ago. 2 years and 3 months ago, a lot of tears. And then 4 years and 3 months ago, a conflict and a breakup. So 4 years and 3 months, a conflict and breakup is still hurting. Sending to it thoughts of love will resolve whatever was there in the past. Iman, Om Namah Shivaya. You can even do Allah Akbar. It doesn't matter. They all work in the same way. They're different keys to the same place. Allah Akbar. Allah. Allah breathing in through the third eye. Oh Akbar, opening your heart. Akbar, spreading it to everything and everyone. Allah Akbar. Allah Akbar. Allah. A huge trauma at 27 and then a breakup at 29 when you were 27 and 29. Om Namah Shivaya. Zarina, very sensitive girl. And even 3 days ago, you got hurt again. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. To all the father figures in your life, spread love. Om Namah Shivaya. Larissa, you know your incidents. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. 49 and 43 and 39, Larissa. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Rita, just keep on praying for your daughter. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Heal relationship, even hysteria about relationship. Just send to the thoughts of relationship. You do have relationships, but the factor of time is something different. So if you want to serve, say to the universe that you want to serve and make someone really happy continually. Om Namo Shivaya. And that takes care of the time factor. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Natasha, keep on asking the universe that you notice you have very hard-coded relationship. But the first relationship is with the universe, which you establish by opening your heart and sending love unconditionally. And then acknowledging whoever is coming into your life, seeing them as faces of God, seeing them as angels of God, no matter what the other person does. You see them as grace of God. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Kate. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Atorvanna Suje Dvabodat. You are sort of in a flight of your own, thinking in your own word, but you are practical and impractical at the same time, which is okay. But keep your heart and fixed with praying for others, and that will lead you. And don't worry about your son and all. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Priya, Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. So whatever happened when you were 24 years and 1 month, and there is a huge conflict and a sadness from 24th year and first year of first month of your life. And then 27th year of life, uh, there's a basically misplaced hope. That's all that I would say. 27 years and 2 months misplaced hope. All these things are from the past. And when you were 19, there is a huge movement. So all these things are from the past and you let go. Om Namah Shivaya. Om, everyone is breathing through the heart or breathing out from the heart. And as you breathe out from the heart, you release all your pain, fear, anger, doubts, and you start getting to a place where the heart is shining with blind faith. Heart doesn't have a thinking facility. That's in the head. The heart just trusts the universe. Whatever you cannot change with your head, the head also has got a function. Whatever in your life you cannot change, you have to see it as a grace of God. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. As you're breathing out from the heart and cleaning the temple of your heart, see yourself as a golden soul power in the center of the lotus, a mini you, mini microscopic mini you, in the center of the heart, spreading love from that place. Om. Om, focus yourself now in the heart as the center of the universe, inside your heart. Namo, spread love. You are in the center of an ocean of divinity. Spread love. Shivaya, dissolve. Dissolve so that you become one with the universe of infinity of the universe becomes one with you. Shiva. Located in the center of the deepest part of your heart, see yourself as a mini you, as a golden light. See the infinity of the universe around you as an ocean of golden and white light. And sitting in the center of the universe, of that ocean, with Shiva dissolve. Om, pulse, pulse, you're alive. Pulse with, vibrate with the intent to spread love. Om. Namo, spread it. See the wave spreading out. Namo. Shiva, breathing out from your heart, become infinity. Shiva. Let all your previous doubts, pain, fear, anger be dissolved. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Promise to communicate only love. When you have a temple in your heart is already activated. And all your chakras are balanced when your heart is activated and sending love. To balance the fifth one, you just resolve that I will communicate only love from now. The third eye, Om, do it again, and your third eye is initiated with the balancing of the sixth chakra by drawing an Om in the center of your forehead, which is you initiate yourself with the energy of Om, Amin, Allah. You can draw any one of the symbols. Om, cross, and the Star of David goes with Amin. Allah goes with Allah. Om, and you can go with Buddhist also. You can imagine Buddha also in the center of it. Whatever holy thing you will imagine, it's a different type of lamp lighting up with white energy, your whole brain, which was full of heaviness. Om Namo Shivaya. And when your heart is a temple spreading love, automatically you start to feel the grace of Lord flowing through the seventh chakra, which is the crown, going down, opening your heart and spreading love so that you become an instrument with a blind faith, trusting the universe in all things that you cannot change. Try to make as much money or relationships or whatever that you want to be having. But then, after you have tried, whatever you get, whether you get one relationship or zero relationship, or you get 10, or whether you make $1 or $10 or no dollar or lose dollars, you accept it with happiness, with the grace of God, because you're not a body, you are a divine energy at a level of heart, spreading love, light, and laughter so that you have connected to the abundance of the root. The root is the core of the tree, which is never seen by the leaves. We can see the other branches, which are time and space connecting everything, but we don't see the root. Just like the flowers do not know whether the gardener, his wife ran away, didn't run away, what does he like or dislike, whether does he like coffee or doesn't like coffee, his wife likes him or not. We don't know these things because we are flowers, but we understand that the gardener is nurturing us. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Now in total silence, bless yourself that you are free from your past fears, including of COVID and vaccination. Whether you get vaccination or not get vaccination, it doesn't matter. The soul, at a soul level, it doesn't matter. But if the society says and you don't feel comfortable, go anywhere or do whatever. If you're in a society where it is being mandatory, it is because not because people hate you and people are in this going to send you to concentration camps, and you're not like the Jews in the 40s that people most of the time imagine. You have your own YouTube of clarity. You take that clarity and do whatever you can. You can always leave Canada or go anywhere. You can go to Mexico. You can make an exception. So many things that you can do. Each one in North America has got enough money for that. Living in Mexico, you can buy a house for 40,000 and open a business, do something. Millions and millions. Mexico is just one of the places. You can go to Russia, wherever you want. You have the money for it. You have more than 500,000, most of it. Most of the people in North America, when they collect their resources, they have 200,000 to 500,000. That's enough to start a life. If you're so afraid of the vaccination. But my advice, I took the vaccination and I got a better job because the people, I had taken an interview, the people who should have taken the place did not get vaccination. The project is with the government. So I got the job because there were so many people who were afraid. So I can't really say yes or no for anything. I benefited from the fear of people having to do vaccinations. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Ask your angel in your heart directly any question that you have. Om Namo Shivaya. In total silence, interact with the angel in your heart that you have manifested and resolve all your doubts. Bless yourself. Благословите себя, пообщайтесь с ангелом во своем сердце собой. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. People are having different questions. So you can ask any question that you